The word around the city is that LaSalle could be bracket-bound sooner than everyone thought. Hello, I'm Caitlin Pages.
And I'm Callie Montana. Ever dream about becoming a scientist or an engineer? Well, the Philadelphia Science Festival can turn that dream into a reality. We have all this and more coming up on LTV News, where the action never stops.
Hello and welcome to LTV News, where we bring you everything from 20th and Olney Avenue, Philadelphia, and the world.
There's a lot to catch up on the next half hour, as Caitlin had the chance to sit down with representatives from LaSalle's Muslim Student Association for this week's interview. So let's hear the buzz around campus.
LaSalle has announced a new men's head basketball coach, former Villanova top assistant Ashley Howard. Howard has earned his spot as a staple in local basketball, having played college basketball at Drexel before becoming an assistant at LaSalle under Coach Gianni. After graduation and a brief stint at Xavier, Howard moved back to the area and began his career at Villanova in 2013, where he was a part of 2 national championship teams. In an email to students, athletic director Bill Bradshaw explained that during the coaching search process, quote, "It became clear that the best candidate to lead our Explorer was in fact just a few miles away. The hire has been well received from both students and alumni, such as LaSalle legend Lionel Simmons, saying, quote, he's been involved in Philly basketball forever. He brings a work ethic and an enthusiasm that can get the players motivated."
LaSalle University and the Department of Social Work welcomed Mayor and fellow Explorer Jim Kenney to present his administration's stance towards certain social justice issues in the city of Philadelphia. The mayor specifically spoke about issues such as immigration and the opioid crisis that has befallen our city. In terms of immigration, the mayor wishes to continue presenting Philly as a welcoming city for all, especially in terms of its immigrant population. The mayor hopes the city will remain on the right side of history as it stands up for its sanctuary city status despite measures at the federal level. In terms of the opioid epidemic, the mayor shared his plan to establish safe injection sites throughout the city. He hopes the measures will save lives while also cutting costs in the long run. Kenny also wishes to change the attitudes towards drug offenders, overall advocating treatment rather than incarceration.
Coffee lovers are in luck because Saxby's is open for business. The new cafe is located in Founders Hall and will be open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Students can find a variety of food and specialty drink items on the menu and can use their gold card, but they're not able to use a meal swipe or their SFA dollars. The new cafe is student-run and is a part of Saxby's experimental learning program. LaSalle is the 4th university in Pennsylvania to take part in this program.
The best thing about it is it's such a welcoming environment. No matter where you are, whatever Saxby's are in, you can always expect the same level of service and gratitude for just being there and enjoying the culture that we have.
So I could say that we easily run on coffee, and Saxby's is open in Founders Hall.
Yeah, I'm excited. The other day I was in there and they were handing out free samples of grilled cheese, which is great because I feel like people want to test what it is before they actually eat it.
Yeah,
it's delicious.
Did you get the Saxby's app yet, though?
I didn't download the app.
You got to do that because I think it's just like Starbucks and Dunkin', so you get rewards as you go on and buy some more stuff.
Nice.
LaSalle has partnered with Spin and has recently launched a new bike program. With 125 orange bikes around campus, explorers now have a new way to get around campus. In order to ride one of the bikes, students and faculty have to go through a simple process. They first need to sign up with their LaSalle email through the Spin Bike app. After they have registered, their next step is to find a bike and then scan the QR code, which will then unlock it. The Spin Bike costs 50 cents for every half hour, or students and faculty can take advantage of the monthly pass for $14, which allows them to get unlimited 30-minute rides.
The bikes makes me feel really cool. I think they're a great investment for the school. 50 cents per 30 minutes is really good.
Very, very convenient. 50 cents for 30 minutes if you want to just get a quick ride with your significant other, do whatever, see the campus, travel, do it. Any quick moves, late night moves, hop on the bike. I'm trying to tell you, it'll get you right.
I see a lot of people just riding around with them. I don't see people going to class with them though. So I mean, if they a distraction, they a distraction. But you know, I think it's a good distraction. You know, it's healthy, it's good for you. Why not? You know.
I haven't seen you ride around on an orange bike on campus yet.
No, because I haven't ridden a bike in so long, and I don't want to make a fool of myself. Like, my luck, I'll fall and be the laughing stock of this campus. So
what I'm really nervous about is getting hit by a bike.
yes. You know what, people? Public service announcement, the bells are there for a reason. I understand I have my headphones in, you know, not fully paying attention, but you gotta let me know.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Take caution when riding the bikes.
Seriously.
The world's largest student film festival returned to LaSalle and 53 movies were submitted. The top 16 films were then shown at the Tom Gola Arena, and our Backstage Pass hosts Ryan Wall and Callie Corson took the red carpet to get the inside scoop.
Hi guys, we're here at Campus Movie Fest 2018 with our host, Miss Katie Milladeo. So Katie, tell us about your look today. Who are you wearing?
I am wearing Target head to toe.
Beautiful. And tell us a little bit about your hair. What inspired this look?
I took a shower this morning and then I walked around in the wind, and this is what we have.
We have some familiar faces here with us tonight. Would you care to tell us what year this is?
This is our third year.
Wow, impressive. What is your movie about this year?
Our movie is about the fine art of making spaghetti.
Liam, can you tell us about your movie this week?
Yeah, so in a week I made a movie about I transferred in freshman to LaSalle and kind of wondering what he needs to do and wondering where he fits in a social setting, and basically he doesn't like it here at all, and he's not fitting in too well, and then he finds SIGEP, and we kind of do, you know, break him out of his shell a little bit, and it shows his transition from kind of depressed inner worked person to kind of an outgoing, you know, person that's grown.
Walk us through the movie making process. Like, what's it like? What's your process? How do you go about that?
Well, seeing as we had 7 days that turned into 3 because of the nor'easter, we scrapped everything. So normally we're a bit more prepared, but we conceptualized, shot, edited, final product out in 3 days. So it was mayhem. No sleep, but totally worth it.
So Meg, this isn't your first time making a movie like this, so how is this process different than other ones, and how was this kind of being your last Campus Movie Fest film?
Don't tug on the emotions. So this was my first year working with Lorena, but this is my third year doing it for the, you know, greater idea of raising awareness for sexual assault. And so this time around, we had a lot of help from people outside of the program, but they were all incredibly supportive, and it was a really, really amazing opportunity.
Can you tell me more about your movie, Arissa?
Well, I actually didn't do a movie for Campus Movie Fest. I'm actually in a shot in Megan's video for a good 5 seconds, and I'm only here to really support her work and to see everyone else's work.
Well, that's an awesome friend. I really appreciate that.
We just wrapped up Campus Movie Fest 2018, and we're super excited with all of the awesome films we got to see.
I hope you all get ready for next year's 2019 Campus Movie Fest.
I think one of my favorite parts about Campus Movie Fest is that they take, when students make a movie that's very close to the culture of our campus, like one of my favorites was Sound the Alarm, because the alarm goes off in Basil's a lot.
Yeah,
and
I know.
they kind of made a whole movie about that. And
why would you like that one?
I thought it was funny that you could take something so traumatic.
I mean,
definitely.
Like, good movie, but I was also like, oh my gosh, it's bringing me back.
Yeah, that's true.
But the LaSalle Muslim Student Association was founded in November of 2012, and the organization is continuing to spread awareness about Islam. Caitlin had the opportunity to sit down with the president and vice president to learn more. Check it out.
So we're here with the Vice President and President of the LaSalle Muslim Student Association, Aruba and Warda. Would you like to introduce yourselves and maybe give a little history of how you got involved with your organization?
Okay, yes. My name is Warda Abdelaziz. I'm a junior here at LaSalle University, public health major. I'm president of the Muslim Student Association that was initially founded in 2014. Basically, the MSA is a club where Muslims and non-Muslims have the opportunity to raise awareness about Islam, educate people about Islam, clear any misconceptions, and most importantly, create a safe space to just let people know that we're like normal people, normal college students, and here to do what we gotta do.
Yeah, my name's Aruba Youssef. I'm also, I'm a sophomore here at LaSalle, a computer science student. and I just got involved at the MSA last year when I came to LaSalle in the spring. So it's been a journey, I think, and like we've just been trying to, like she said, like create areas in which we can like spread awareness about our religion and just like show people that we're not really different from like anybody else, even though we may look different and have different practices.
Absolutely. And you said that it was founded in 2014, so it's still relatively young.
Yes, it's really young.
That's awesome.
And we're here to make it grow.
Yeah, we do, because there is a significant amount of Muslims like on the campus. It's actually pretty surprising because like a lot of Muslim people don't even know that the MSA exists. So we do try to like reach out to like people within our own faith, but then also within like any other faith traditions, or like, you know, people maybe who even don't even believe in like a religion.
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely. And this current month that we're in, April, is Islam Awareness Month. Would you like to talk about the month in general, what activities you have lined up?
Yeah, sure. So we usually do Islam Awareness Month every year in the spring, just to, like finish off the year. The whole point of it, again, is to like for our initial mission is just to like spread awareness about like our religion. And like just teach people like basic everyday things. So like the beginning of the month we had Hijab Day, which is like a pretty popular event among campus, and women get to try on like the headscarf, which is called a hijab, and then they just get to see like how we're just like them, even though we look like a little bit different than them. So I think that helps people like understand a little bit more.
Yeah, the beautiful part about Hijab Day is that even though it's like it's not a new thing, it happens every year. Every year new students come and have the opportunity to ask questions and to kind of get awareness, a glimpse of what a woman in Islam is about and what her hijab means.
Yeah, and we did Sisters Cafe last week, which we just taught about, we educated people on like the great women of Islam, and like in our religion there's a lot of misconceptions about like women being oppressed and things like that. So we wanted to create like a forum for people to like learn about like great women in our history, like our religious history, and show that they were like leaders and like business people and like all these things that like anybody could be. Yeah, so I think like a lot of our religion is misconstrued sometimes. So we just wanted to like raise awareness about that as well.
That's awesome. And what events do you have coming up?
So we have the dinner, the annual dinner of the Islamic Awareness Month, and in this event we're having Imam Muhammad Musa come speak. Basically, people can come hear a lecture, hear some Quran recitation, and kind of gather with the students on campus, get together, like, hey, you know, meet the Muslims on campus.
Yep. We have like free food, and then we're gonna have like entertainment and prizes. We usually give away like a couple $100 every year in prizes just for fun. And then yeah, like everybody always enjoys like our food because it's a little bit different than what you guys usually have on campus.
Yeah.
So.
Definitely. Do you have the food come catered in, or do you guys make it?
Yeah, no, we have it catered in. We're actually getting it from Halal Guys this year, which is like a really popular like New York gyro cart sort of thing, and they've like grown really big, and so we're having them this year. So hopefully a lot of people show up because their food is great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And you guys, as a junior and a sophomore, you have a good time left here at LaSalle, a few semesters to really leave your mark. What are some of your big goals for the Muslim Student Association?
One of our big goals is probably like, a lot of people don't know a Muslim or never met a Muslim, and here like we're given the opportunity to, hey, I'm a Muslim student, I'm just like you, I'm here to get my education, I'm here to learn, I'm here to make an impact to the world, like let's do it together. Or like, and hey, if you have any questions about Islam, Islam is not what you see on TV, which is usually negative and misconceptions, you know.
Yeah, and I also think that we try to like let everybody know that you don't have to be Muslim to be in the Muslim Students Association. I think that's like a general misconception. People are like, can we come to your events? Like, do you have to be Muslim? Like, no, you don't. Like, literally the whole point is to like welcome everybody to come in together. And I think we have a lot of people like at the end of our events say like, oh, I never knew that. That's in Christianity too. That's in Judaism too. Like, so there's like, we just like want a place where we can have like a good conversation, like, you know, to just talk about like religious views and like any, like, again, like misconceptions or like anything that people think, like questions that need to be answered about like our faith.
Yeah, definitely. And when this year is over and you start moving into next year, what is your fall semester like? Because I know spring is very heavily in with all your different events. What kind of events do you guys hold in the fall?
So in the fall semester, it kind of our events kind of like lay upon the current issues that's happening in the world, like and Islam is involved in it. So
yeah. We do we do general events. Like at the beginning of the year, we do try to do like a meet the MSA. So just introduce ourselves to everybody on campus. We usually try to do like one event every month, just anything in general. So I think we had like a speech lecture thing about like our holy book, the Quran, and stuff like that.
And also, like, usually we have the Jummah, the annual Friday prayer. I mean, not annual Friday prayer.
Yeah, well, we pray every Friday, but we do like a big public event, like annually.
So we're looking forward to finding someone to do that every Friday for students on campus and for Muslim students on campus and for anyone who wants to learn about what the Jummah prayer is about.
Very nice. Well, for only being on campus for a few years, I think you guys have done a wonderful job and have really started to leave your mark, and you guys are young here, so you'll definitely make the organization even bigger and better than it already is. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having us.
So I really like how this organization is encouraging just students around campus to come and learn some more questions, to learn some more and ask questions. I think that's really big.
Absolutely. They the interview was awesome. I love sitting down with them. I love meeting new people in general, but I liked being able to get to know them, and hopefully we'll have them back one day.
Yeah. But it's time for our first break, but when we come back, we'll tell you how Philadelphia legend Joe Frazier is being honored. Stay tuned.
This is my channel. Everyone else is just an extra.
I may be Julie Wood, but I'm destined for Hollywood.
I may have a co-host, but I think we all know who the real star is.
I'm such a star, I need 2 R's.
I may be little, but I'm a big deal.
We may talk about team sports, but I'm not a team player.
I run the show.
Hi, this is Eddie Dunn, host of LaSalle's favorite TV game show, Q&A. I'm here today to tell you to watch LaSalle TV. Though if you're seeing this commercial, that means you're already watching LaSalle TV. So I guess keep it up. You're doing an awesome job. I hope you like what you're seeing.
OMG, join LaSalle TV, it's the place to be. What we got is what you need. Come and follow me on a trip through the campus with my squad at the Union and the Union. See my man's Todd at the quad on the hammocks like a savage. He be on the camera like 1, 2, 3, action. Makes it sounds back to back and that's a fact. D1 Sports we never lack. Calm center, almost there, north to south. Man, that walk is never fed. Passing battles straight to Newman. See some kids and tell them join the crew. As we enter the studio with the new recruits. LaSalle TV, enjoy it near you.
Around 11 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday, April 17th, Southwest Flight 1380 had to make an emergency landing at the Philadelphia International Airport after the engine exploded in midair. 1 person died and was identified as Jennifer Reardon. 12 people were assessed by medics, but only 7 of them were treated for minor injuries. The plane was carrying 143 passengers and 5 employees and was heading to Dallas from New York. After the incident, Southwest Chief Executive Gary Kelly posted a video on YouTube and said, quote, "This is a sad day, and on behalf of the entire Southwest family, I want to extend my deepest sympathies for the family and the loved ones of our deceased customer," end quote.
Mayor Jim Kenney took a trip to Chester, Pennsylvania to visit native Philly rapper Meek Mill in prison. Meek Mill has been getting a lot of surprise visits from prominent figures in the last month, including Sixers star Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, and Markelle Fultz. Even New England Patriots owner Robert Kraft, Gina Amir, Mayor Kenney spokeswoman, stated that Kenney spoke with Meek Mill for about an hour along with one of the Sixers co-owners. She also said that Kenney believes Meek Mill would better serve the community outside of prison and that his caseworkers make a clear and urgent, desperate need to continue working with our partners to reform the criminal justice system, end quote.
A Philadelphia legend has been honored. Joe Frazier now has a street in North Philadelphia renamed after him. The old Glenwood Avenue will now be called Smokin' Joe Frazier Boulevard. The renaming of the road comes 37 years after Frazier's retirement and just 2 years after Frazier was first honored by the city when they built a statue of him in South Philly. Frazier was a gold medalist in the 1964 Olympics and served as the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world from 1970 to 1973. Frazier only lost 4 times in his professional career, twice to Muhammad Ali and twice to George Foreman, who are each Hall of Famers in their own right. Frazier passed away in 2011, and the city has been urged to finally give Frazier the recognition he deserves. His daughter said, quote, "My father was sometimes his worst enemy, and he didn't think he needed all these accolades, but we aren't finished. We got the statue done. Now we got the street sign. We are going to try to get schools now," end quote. This is a great way to help Frazier's legacy carry on.
Starting on April 28th, the Philadelphia Union will offer a new U-Ride bus program that will bus fans from 4 locations in the city to Talon Energy Stadium in Chester. Fans can get round-trip tickets to Talon Energy Stadium on game days for only $15. The 4 locations for pickups are Baby Blues Barbecue, Braham Smith's Restaurant, and Bar and Xfinity Live. The buses leave for the stadium 2 hours before kickoff and waits 20 minutes after the end of the game before heading back. The promotion will give fans a chance to enjoy a meal before the game and get to and from the stadium quickly, efficiently, and safely. Xfinity Live added to it with new specials for fans in Union gear.
The 9-day Philadelphia Science Festival returns Friday, April 20th, with events lined up to entertain people of all ages. The 9-day extravaganza is hosted by the Franklin Institute, but will have events all around the city. The event hopes to educate, inspire, and engage the region with the science and technology that fills our everyday life. The calendar of events, which include activities geared towards children and adults, can be found on the Franklin Institute's website, as well as a way to purchase tickets for the events that are not free.
If you're looking for a scrumptious treat after the Science Festival, then head on over to South Street and enjoy some goodies from Sweet Freedom Bakery. Sweet Freedom Bakery is the first gluten, vegan-free, and allergy-friendly bakery in Philadelphia. They offer a variety of desserts like cupcakes, cookies, donuts, cakes, and more. Every day, this small business is pumping out a couple of hundred cupcakes. As an added bonus, Sweet Freedom Bakery offers a club called a Treat of the Month. This gives their customers the option to get their baked goods delivered to them each month. If you're interested in their Treat of the Month club, you can find more information at thesweetfreedombakery.com.
You know, a lot of people are like, wow, I can't believe this is gluten-free or this is vegan, and it's awesome because it feels great to know that like somebody can eat that and be happy and not have to compromise their dietary restrictions.
Lynn, you want to hear a cool fact about this bakery?
Yeah, I do.
They were on Cupcake Wars on the Food Network.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I walked in there and they were like, oh yeah, did you ever see us on Cupcake Wars? And I'm like, saw the show, but never saw you guys on there. But yeah, cool, right?
You should definitely tweet about it.
Yeah. But coming up after this last break, we'll tell you which theme park has completed training to become a certified autism center.
This is Kevin, and Kevin could use some kindness. Here's Ian. He could be that man. Ian chooses to be inconsiderate and not hold the door for Kevin, and in turn, Kevin suffers. Kindness may be a choice, but doing so is always the right one. So if Ian can make the right choice, you can too.
Former First Lady Barbara Bush passed away at her home in Houston, Texas on Tuesday, April 17th. Bush was 92 and was hospitalized numerous times for congestive heart failure and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. After battling for some time, Bush felt that her best option was to stop seeking medical treatment. Ms. Bush was surrounded by her loved ones and will be greatly missed.
President Trump has been quite outspoken on the recent suspected chemical attack in Syria that killed at least 40 people near the city of Damascus. The situation is more involved because Russia is taking the side of Syria and is vowing to shoot down any missiles fired at Syria. President Trump took to Twitter after the Russians made the remarks stating, "Russia vows to shoot down any and all missiles fired at Syria. Get ready, Russia, because they will be coming nice and new and smart, and you shouldn't be partners with a gas-killing animal and kill his people enjoys it." On Friday, April 13th, the U.S., along with France and Britain, launched military strikes to punish President Bashar Assad for the chemical attacks. Russian President Vladimir Putin denounced Friday night raids as aggression that will make the humanitarian crisis in Syria worse. President Trump addressed the nation late on Friday to announce the attack, and the missiles ended up hitting 3 of Assad's chemical weapon plants.
Mark Zuckerberg is facing backlash after data from millions of users was put at risk. Reports say that data from up to 87 million users was improperly shared with the political firm Cambridge Analytica. The firm was hired by now President Trump's campaign back in 2016 in the 2016 election. The firm asked users to take personality surveys and download an app and then use both to mine data from users' personal profiles without consent. Zuckerberg spent last week testifying before a congressional panel about what happened and how Facebook is looking to make changes to their platform. The company is hoping to crack down on unwanted ads and protect users' data.
The popular Pennsylvania children's amusement park, Sesame Place, has become the world's first amusement park designated as a certified autism center. The park announced on Facebook during Autism Awareness Day, in order to create an enjoyable experience for the children with autism and their families, the park has given all of their staff autism sensitivity and awareness training. They have also created a ride accessibility program, which will help visitors determine which rides are appropriate for their children. After the visitors have filled out a form online, the park matches each individual child's physical and mental attributes with the appropriate ride to maximize enjoyment and safety. There are also a number of quiet and low sensitivity areas for children and their families to go to throughout the park. Sesame Place is now offering a number of other accommodations for children with special needs, which include dining options and character meet and greets.
A teenager suffering from a rare form of bone cancer is using his dying wish to help other young patients. When Timothy Borbo was contacted by Make-A-Wish, he requested that the organization donates over 20 PlayStations to patients at Nova Fairfax Hospital. With all the donations sent, the Make-A-Wish Mid-Atlantic chapter was able to grant Timothy his wish. The pediatric oncology and hematology units were provided with PlayStation 4s. The wish was used to keep the young patients entertained during their treatment at the hospital. Timothy says, quote, "It's definitely a blessing to be able to give something back for all the things I've been given in my life. So I thank you all," end quote. Well, that just about does it for this episode, but be sure to find us on the web as well as the rest of LaSalle TV on our Facebook page. We love to hear your thoughts, so tweet at us using our Twitter handle and start the conversation.
If you missed the scoop and you want to see it, you can find episodes on YouTube or on our LaSalle TV Philly page.
Until next time, for Caitlin and the entire crew, I'm Callie Montana. Thanks for watching LTV News, where the action never stops.